You always wonder why you say that first.
I don't.
It's because you started. You're the one.
Yeah, because I hit the button to go live, so I'm
Sure.
the only one that really knows when we actually go live.
Yeah, you're telling me, so how can I start?
So welcome, everyone. We're back. We're gonna do another cool reaction. I haven't heard this yet. This is a band that, Doug, you were like obsessed with for a while, called Band Geeks. Tell us who they are.
It started by Richie Castellano, who's the guitar player for Blue Oyster Cult, and his wife Ann Marie, and they're just in their basement with friends playing. And I don't know, it came my suggestion maybe in 2014, 2015, and I binge watched them because it was unassuming, but yet once I started watching, it's just. And they get together for a few hours before they would go on and tape it, and just for a few hours playing Toto, playing Yes and Genesis and Billy Joel, and just unbelievable range of songs and musicians. But
yeah, I've seen
dead on every time.
I've seen a few of their videos, and they are just amazing musicians, and they really get the sound of the original down. I don't know if I'd call them tributes. Maybe they're tributes because they are a lot of times they're pretty close to what the originals sound like.
Well, it's definitely not tribute because they do a range of musicians. So it's
but
and they do their own take in the song as well. Okay. But yet it's still very true. And Richie's they're multi-instrumentalists, a lot of them, but Richie especially is just actually in this one I'm gonna show you. It's he's on bass, but he's a guitar player. I mean, he's an amazing guitar player.
Now this song, I've always loved this song. Just growing up, I heard it on the radio, and it's just one of those that just sticks. It's just the two of us, and I think it gained a little more momentum after Austin Powers came out. Because there was the scene where Dr. Evil and Mini-Me are doing the Just the Two of Us song, and it's hilarious. But anyway, the original is by was that Bill Withers? Bill
Withers and Grover Washington Jr. Bill Withers is Lean on Me and Ain't No Sunshine and this. I mean, he's legendary. Yeah. So I wanted to do a fast one. They do Jane by Starship. They do Roundabout and just some amazing stuff. But this one I always loved because again they're in the their little room, just hanging out and just amazing. But it features Richie on bass, who also sings it, and he does a lot of vocal impressions too. He's a very funny guy. So this one he actually showcases some of his impressions, and they're all having a very good time. It's very loose and fun. His wife also sings, Ann Marie, very talented, amazing range in her voice. So,
all right, well, enough of our chit chat. Let's get
and also featuring Hanan Rubinstein on guitar. And that was one of the other reasons why I wanted to show this one, because he's unbelievable guitar player.
So is he from somewhere? I don't recognize the name.
He
Hanan
played with
Rubinstein.
Alicia Keys. It was her guitar player. I don't know if still, but for a while. Yeah. But really talented.
So he's a real
Fender
deal.
player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fender player. That. You had to rub in that he's a Fender
player.
player.
It's very, very stratty. You'll hear it's very stratty, but you'll like his playing.
All right. Well, let's check out the Band Geeks doing Just the Two of Us. Here we go. Band Geeks, Just the Two of Us.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah.
You need it.
We gonna take it back some. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through.
Whoa, okay. just right off the bat. That's really. He sounds amazing. His voice is awesome.
He has a lot of soul in his voice.
Oh,
yeah.
and he's playing the bass while singing. It's not easy.
A great Music Man bass he's playing. He has a Rickenbacker on the wall. You'll see. But I didn't mention also Jarrett, their friend, Jarrett Pressman, I think his name is. You'll see he is sort of the kazoo sax.
Oh, God.
He's a funny little sort of humorous.
Okay.
Twist to the band.
It all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I.
You and
Sorry.
I.
Exactly. Sorry for pausing again. We have to be very careful with live streams, by the way. They're really starting to crack down on copyright things, and so we do have to, unfortunately, pause every once in a while, make sure, it's fair use and all that stuff. But the background vocals sound great. I mean, but it does.
And how much Hanan's playing it, the rhythm playing, it's very subtle, but it's just so tasty.
Yeah. No, they sound, for being in a basement like this, they sound like professionally produced. It's amazing. Yeah. All right, here we go. Back it up a little, and
two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water, all that is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for oh and oh. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I.
I'm never prepared for that.
So,
I mean, that's just like the record, right?
It's Jarrett.
That's hilarious. What is that he's playing? Is it it's not a kazoo exactly, but
it's the same idea, he's blowing it with his own voice, and
it's a little toy.
He does it with a trumpet. He has one
bugle or trumpet or
he's
something.
on a Chicago one where he did that, and it's just they're having a good time. They're really
obviously
friends. They're a long time friends.
That's awesome.
But this is the comedy portion is about to begin.
Okay.
So, which voice should I do this in now? Are we doing Sting?
Yeah, Sting.
Yeah.
Okay, if I can do this. I've never
Or the
done
Bee
Sting.
Gees, the Bee Gees are always welcome.
I hear the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hole, and it becomes a morning dew.
Michael McDonald.
And darling, when the morning comes, and I see the morning sun, and I want to spend the one with you.
Aaron Neville.
Just the two of you. If we try, just the two of us.
No?
Okay.
Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building the castles in the sky. Just the two of us.
Peebo.
Just the two of us.
Peebo Bryson.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us.
He's slap playing.
The two of us. Building those castles in the sky. Just the two of us.
I want to hear some guitar.
All right.
up there before she starts. I'll back it up. Man, that
great,
guitar.
He's a monster. And that's clean.
Yeah, exactly. He takes full advantage of that Fender sound, that Strat sound.
That. Yeah.
No, I mean, he really brings it out, and it works so well. And his choices, very jazzy, very,
very.
You know, he just goes where you don't expect him to go, and it just sounds so good.
But that's the thing about this song, this type of genre, is that you can go off in a bluesy way, but you can also go off in a jazzy way.
Exactly.
So it opens a lot of opportunities for you and I, who are kind of in between.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a great jam song.
Love it.
And that's what he's doing, and it's just that good. It's just that natural at playing.
Yeah.
You know?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going.
He's got a great voice.
Because you wonder where I've been. I search to find love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me. I'm in a daze for your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go.
You want to join him up? I see you do. Come on, Duke. Oh, you're doing a solo? Just too much bridge. Here we go. That was a cheesecake ending. I like the way you think that's
Well, I mean,
I could see why, when I was having a really tough time in those years, why I was hanging out with them. It's just really a cool atmosphere.
it's fun. I mean,
Yeah.
It totally, it made me want to be in that basement with him, just jamming along and
That's
doing
what
my
that
thing.
was. Yeah. Yeah.
So good. Wow. And that song really lends itself to jamming, basically.
Yeah.
That chord progression. Every once in a while, I will break out that chord progression and jam over top of it because it's just a lot of fun. You can go, like we were saying, you can go in lots of different directions. Bluesy, jazzy, soul, you know, that whole thing. So it's awesome.
Yeah, but definitely, you know, if you love cover music and you love this type of vibe, check out Richie Castellano on his page. I believe is where all the Band Geeks stuff is housed on YouTube. But you can just go down a really long rabbit hole. I mean, very long.
Yeah.
Many videos. And the core of the band, you know, there's a couple missing, but we listed them all in the description, I think.
Yeah.
Who's generally there, but Andy on the drums, who's also a keyboard player, and their other friend Andy, and Ann Marie does a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of lead vocals and a lot of their stuff. It's just really great. And until you see Richie actually as a guitar player, I you know, it's strange that I wanted to have the one Band Geek one we do with him not on guitar.
Right.
Even his bass work was great, and slapping.
And he does. He's put out some videos of just him doing every part of one song.
During the pandemic, he's been doing that, because they can't get together. You know,
Right.
It's not the same. So I don't like that though. I want to see the bounce back.
Of course, of course. But just to point out that he can do it, and he sounds amazing doing it. Yeah,
he's an incredible voice. He's, for a big guy, but just incredible range.
Yeah,
and his guitar playing. I mean, just, you know, Brian May, I know, is his favorite.
Yeah.
But you could go from that to doing Steve Lukather to doing Greg Howe to do, and he just nails it every time. He's a monster player.
Yeah. No, all these guys, this whole band. They're
Yeah.
geeks,
So
and
yeah,
they're
definitely
awesome.
check out more Band Geeks. Yeah, you'll love it. There's music to suit all ages and tastes, and so.
All right. Well, hopefully you all loved it as well. If you did, please hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you know whenever we come out with new stuff. I almost got it right.
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah, it's close. All right, guys. Until next time, rock and roll.
James Gio.